Welcome back. We continue where we left off.
Wound is still
We've
bleeding.
got a few quests to do. Use. Oh. Rip the tunic.
Up quick before I bleed out.
Have to change them till evening.
Faith. Oh yeah, wash all that grime off.
I feel like a new man.
Get some food in me. Bit hungry.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Talk to the crazy herb lady.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that.
I can do that.
Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not sage, has a purple blossom at the back of the hut. You go along there.
Great. I'll be...
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my... Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that.
No problem, love.
Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape. And...
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. Exactly. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
You are welcome.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. So's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
Good idea.
I'll get to it.
That damned fever. He's going to need that potion, and sooner rather than later.
Right, where is the spade? The dung pile. Where's the dung pile? There it is. There's the spade. Pick up the corpse. No, let's loot him first. Follow our nose, she said. Well, that's some cameline. Here looks quite nice and soft.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
And then E, berry. Let's gather up all the herbs whilst we're here. All the herbs we can see anyway. It's good to get herbalism up. Oh, a boar. Good to know. This must be a hunting spot. It's Valerian, that one. Right, we'll gather it anyway. Some marigold. Right. Quit. Quit. What if we use another bandage? We're not bleeding. Ah, the white one. That's what we want. Did it you?
That's it. Chamomile. When's the last time I ate something?
Stop thinking with your stomach, Henry. Oh, comfort. We'll just gather all the herbs. Just a little bit of time now. Let's get some passive herbalism. Shave your snaps. Yeah, definitely want that. Gotta be some sage here somewhere. We'll tell them more of these nettles. Let's have another wash.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell.
I bet it does.
Only now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. When's the last time I ate something?
There it is. Here's all the sage.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
The white one. No, that's not a flower apparently. Not a herb. Ah, it's up there. I see it.
Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bohemia on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
I agree, Henry. But I will take the 3 levels, unfortunately. Assuming I can sell
Really
it.
need to eat something.
Sell it to the lady. What food do we have? Food. There we go. Save off the hunger a little bit.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bohemia's? We should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday. By the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and... Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Ooh.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Didn't fall for it,
This'll
sunshine.
be quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy. You won't get me. Fuck! Let's get out of here.
Whoa! Go!
Want to try me? Oh, bleeding, are we?
Oh, that was just silly on my part.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bohemia's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some... Hey, what are you doing walking... Lord von... A cup to tell...
You're from Lord von...
Oliver! Watch your tongue with me, boy. You can talk to me, or...
Do you think I'm a fool? I know a robber one. There's been lots of you types in these parts recently. So get lost and don't come back, or we'll take our axes to you.
Easy there. We're no robbers, we're just carrying out orders. We've had a look round here, so we can be on our way again.
Aw. I wanted to fight them.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Hello, Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Absolutely.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Yes.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book
Great.
just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Yes.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and
the one.
remember what you have to do. Then
One.
get back to the bench and we'll start.
2 handfuls of cameline and a handful of sage. Add and boil for 1 turn. Grind. Add it to the cauldron. And then finally pour. I think we can remember
You
that.
must have read it by now, surely.
And to the table.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Oh, I can't remember. V. That one. Why?
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Move the cauldron.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Sage.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
1. And 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Dun, dun, dun.
Have you ground it?
Yes.
Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Trap backseat driver, isn't she?
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Woo!
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
I can certainly do that. Let me just pick some more herbs. Come here, chicken. Nope, that's the toilet. Not more nightmares.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Oh, don't worry. We're coming for you.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
There's some really good quotes here, isn't there?
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Yes, Henry, channel
Don't
that anger.
disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
That's definitely
And what
Hans.
about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't
All
be
my
taken
oaths are
lightly.
serious,
They can
darling.
have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Let's go with my father.
Without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Oh, yeah. How are we for food? Nourishment 53. Let's have some food. 83. Look, one more then. We want to try and get it up to 100 so it lasts longer. Alright, on with the quest.
Finally up.
Oh god.
Good morning, Henry.
I've heard it when you were on your deathbed.
Idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid.
Oh,
and I'm
God.
grateful to you too, Henry.
He's thinking with his
But you
trousers
told
again.
me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
Oh,
The
yeah.
third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Yeah, humans.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
Although I have done a
As I
sermon.
recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Yep.
Gracious! Raiding a castle. That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True. I'll never forget you for
We're
dragging me all
humble.
the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the 2 of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Oh,
For your
thanks.
journey.
But Jenna, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For
You don't want it.
start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bohemia.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Oh.
It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude... Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far
but he's
away.
not, though, is he? I did see him.
I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Finally.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on. Let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Let me know if you want me to skip all the talking cutscenes, but I'll keep the cinematic ones like this in. Or just comment what you prefer, to be honest. There we go. That was the prologue, I guess. Not a particularly friendly bunch, are they? Oh, God. Stay away, Sir Hans.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Did they have barbers
That
in
old
this time
clone got me
period?
on my feet.
Or were they called barbers?
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Watch the shoulder, Chief.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
No, no.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Oh!
You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I
Oh.
am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
That's rotten luck.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Wow.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Well, now what?
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Of course, go to the pub.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
Yeah.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard,
Oh, he does care.
Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission.
Absolutely.
We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Oh, God, here we go. His hands.
It's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
Like that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard
Doesn't
some
half taste
talk
good
about
today.
your captain. Oh?
Wash.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then.
But the
I'll
stuff's
be right back.
undrinkable. Leave it out.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
How weird.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
How bizarre.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger.
Right-o.
Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What's she hiding?
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
That's fine.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly.
Will do.
2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work.
That's
Is
fine.
that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, young Lord Samine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair.
Is
When
it?
rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship...
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samine. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samine is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Ah.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there.
Oh, is there?
Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my...
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you? Christ, pardon me.
Deal.
Aye, coming right up.
Right.
Talk to that woman from the...
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
Of
I
course.
was feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list, and that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan.
I'll come up with something.
Of course I
I
will.
hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
You don't do anything
We'll
in-house.
ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't...
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives.
Right.
So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks?
Oh, get off your moral
That's
high
against
horse.
God and nature.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop whining. You can manage. Well, If it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Damn right.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Bloody lordship.
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
A large beer for me.
Is it in here? Dun, dun, dun. Quick run.
Blessings to you.
To your health, my friends.
Bloody hands.
One beer, please.
We're not going to let him forget that he's going to make us a lord. Or at least give us some estates.
That was our company. But the 2 of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men.
One beer.
Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything. How hard is that to understand?
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Uh-oh.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Well, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding.
Oh.
You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh,
Go on, Hans.
I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, fight. Oh, with the right hand. God, son.
I'll show you.
Oh, dear.
Yeah! Don't bear him! Fuck up! Get him! Nice! Nice! You should have up with us, you bastard!
Oh, you think you got the moves, do you?
Nice strike! This is unbelievable!
Have one.
Don't spare him!
Have one of them.
We'll have you, you scum. Let him have it.
Whoa.
You won't get me!
Slice him.
No, you fucking hell!
Shame on you.
Oh. Am I getting ganged up on? Yeah, I am.
Now you're finished!
Oh, bloody hell, there's loads of them.
Show you. Hey, get it!
I'm getting ganged up on here. It isn't fair, is it, boys? Have one of them. Go on, have one of them.
Why'd you do it?
Have one of them.
Don't spare him.
Good!
Jab. Jab. Jab.
No, you don't.
Oh, no. Get off me.
Show what you're made of.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah. Don't spare him. Slice him up.
I'm going to have to defend now. Oh.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Oh, for God's sake, Hans.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
Exactly.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life.
How dare you, sir?
Fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere.
I'll be the bigger man.
I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Jesus.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Nope.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Stubborn.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
We won't be committing no crimes, not unless we absolutely have to.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
It's about time.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the...
Should I watch out?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise, Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sign.
Oh, you flirt.
Very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I'll take the armour.
What armour are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armour real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Guyble, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a knight. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury, although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money.
The hell you will. This is my... Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing, and...
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
My main...
Well, yeah. People are talking...
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay.
I'm not going near that.
If you find...
I really need...
Aye.
Oh well. It was...
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Oof. All those quests. Let's start. J for journal. Let's do sides. Combat training. You heard the nice lady. We've got loads of time till we have to attend the wedding. I'm not going to spend all day gathering. And do I have any stats to use actually? There we go, look. Doesn't it quite fit on? How do I learn it? No, I thought it was learn. Strength. Ability, deft hands. You wield weapons with ease and naturally suit. Featherweight. Oh. Let's go for deft hands. Speech. Get silver tongue. Oh, yeah. Do the boots. We'll start repairing our own stuff. Horsemanship. Delve. Bushman. Okay, gosh, Bushman, I feel like that's going to be really helpful in the campaign. Let's do that one. Let's make some money from all the herbs we're probably going to be gathering. Right. Gives us a reason to gather them then. Dun, dun, dun. One way to make a little cash. No, we won't do the main quests, we'll do the sides for now.
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zheherovka stream.
What then?
What's that?
Hey, wayfarer! You have a
Hello.
long road ahead of you. Why don't you and I roll some dice?
Could do with some clothes, that's for sure. All these herbs. I'll probably do a lot of the herb gathering off camera, to be honest. I know it probably doesn't make for the best of content.
Did you drink away your hose?
Rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold. While they're
Ah, that's a grinding stone. That's good. Dun, dun, dun. Where do I have to go? Oh my. Quite far. Alright, well, let's get there then. I wonder if there's any buried treasures like there is in the first game. Or I can't remember if that came as a DLC. I do have the gold edition, so I get the next couple of DLCs included, which is nice. Let's go this way. Let's go find our dog. Almost there. Wow, this game's just visually stunning, isn't it?
Hey, lad!
Why? Why am I so stupid?
You're not getting out of this alive!
That was really, really dumb.
Show what you're made of! Oh, Christ! Shit!
That was really, really stupid. I don't know why I did that. Oh, you're joking.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Mind where you're going.
I'd like to report an ambush.
That's a serious matter.
Well,
I don't understand.
It's a long story.
Sorry, fella, but if you were telling the truth, why don't you... I'm sorry, lad, but until then...
I'd like to...
If it's at your best...
the scribe.
I met the local...
She's here again.
What?
You didn't give her rabble like...
No, she...
Armor, unless...
But Barrow... What legend?
There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't... Why are you so interested in...
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. Well, I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more...
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails, eh?
Excuse me?
All right. No need to lose your... In short, they say the... I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated.
Who exactly was...
You don't...
Really?
Perhaps Prince of...
But you...
Brunswick is just...
Could you recount...
Well, Brunswick, so he'd...
A man after my own...
You may think her name still, but if he...
Damn.
Don't skip ahead. Brunswick's over and so after some time... So...
Well,
smart Bruns and from... Except his wife at the... For...
Where did...
It is said this...
I think
And, as a reward, only specific, of course. It looked like...
Well, if the...
Lord, it's said, or...
And do you know...
Yeah, but I search it. Do you want...
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still. A place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
The crone and the maiden towards...
Bloody hell!
Real, and you know, search, I'm not too here. And now...
You, my friend.
What's new?
I project, and now he said...
What do you mean?
The I've been digging up awesome now.
Cabbage?
I and said, and that's a...
That sounds in... I need to...
With the...
Why not?
I'd like...
And where do I... But they won't let...
What do you... I'm not gonna...
What's new?
Nothing special. It's peaceful. Well, that...
And
what do you think? And then... Oh, but...
I... Excuse...
I can't...
Right. If. Oops.
Look out!
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
I did forget my clothes somewhere, yes. Thanks for noticing. P-I tipster. Is that not just the lady we talked to? Everywhere apparently. Alright, where can we go on the map for this armor? Journal. We have to go. that's going to be... Well, I think we just have to explore the map. What we need is some clothes.
Put some clothes on you.
Yes, yes.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed.
Sorry.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere? Huh?
You aren't allowed.
I must be mad. I hope you're not following me.
No. I would never. I just want some clothes.
Wait a moment.
Oh. Not allowed in there either. Oh, I don't like how they changed this though.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's my only one as well, isn't it? Oh no.
Put some clothes. Christ!
What do you have for...
What if I... do the herbalist, that's what I need. We have one. Scribe. Oh, we will. I'll tell you what, we'll just go to that village. We'll just get all of these from here. Ah, here's the trader.
Was machst du?
Drink away your
Brauchst
hose.
du, Bastard? Welcome. A few days I sell.
Were there any value?
You banned for if you.
And where did the...
On the road. I can't tell you how much. Me too.
What do you have?
Oh, I've got weapons. Oh, for God's sake. Materials. I know they're not worth much, but it all adds up.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. I can't believe I didn't check. I feel really, really silly. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, you lose health. Oh. What food have I got? I didn't know that. That's good to know. We'll quickly find out what happened to our pooch. Again. Not tried not to die this time. And then that'll probably be it for now.
I believe it's called boredom. What? I'm not bored. If you've got time to worry about everything that could go wrong, you're bored. And that's
What's this trading caravan?
out my larder. Cheeky bastard. I'd kick his ass from here to high heaven. I know that please
How much grosh have I got? 15. Let's try and get some food. Redo all of these. There we go.
Hail Mary.
One beer after another.
How can I?
What's going on?
He's got what?
You have a...
Edward, if you...
Where did you...
If you...
And what...
Buds.
Would you happen...
They all...
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their... I start...
Why?
They set up...
Aren't wolves afraid?
That's what...
Did they tell you?
In a gore, if you...
Did they...
They...
Do you have any...
By the way...
That sounds good.
It actually came about by chance when then other blokes from the... By the way, if you go and see him, he takes a bit of get...
Oh?
You'll see. And that's...
Thanks, Inky.
Tell me more about these...
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohemia, and then there's Fiala.
I'd like to try the...
Why not? If you don't have enough money, maybe you can come...
Fine.
Oh, yeah. Can I eat from your pot, though, please? First. No? Okay, fair enough.
Look out!
Sorry, mate. Sorry, Chief. Food. Oh.
Looks I got. Then you'll have somewhere to drop your shit. A bigger bastard the world has never seen.
Ladies.
I'll hack your arse off. You never saw this coming.
Stop beating him! Mind where you're going.
That's it. Bullshit. God be with you.
God grant you health.
Where is he then?
Same to you.
Is he up there?
And what can I get for you?
What will it be?
Excuse me.
Let me get...
He was here.
Why?
What do you mean?
Because there are still...
What's going on?
We...
That sounds good.
It actually came about by then, and...
Thanks. I'd like to try...
Wine? If you'd maybe...
Fine.
Oh, yeah, I have to go to the miller, don't I?
It's a poem that every man unlike that airy, fairy
Look out!
Won't let me jump over that wall. Let's go find what happened to our doggo. And then that shall be it. Oh god, I'm gonna get stuck here. Aha! I played enough Skyrim to know how to travel in a straight line in an open world. Really have to watch your stamina, don't you, in this game? No, choose the right path. It's this one. can't believe if I didn't check. Dear. Get some hits in. Come on, son. Oh.
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far.
Armour. Get more armour for that. Yeah, let's get some of that. I know we'll have to get that. That's got no durability. Some of that. Yeah, some of them.
To the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
What is weighing so much? Where do I check load? Oh, I'm not overweight. Just a broken armour. Go see the herbalist. Get our dog back. Life is good.
Have you seen a stray dog around?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Sakra.
If I were a dog...
Do you think he'd go and...
I don't know much about dogs. You wouldn't be... Maybe you...
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her?
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. What if something's happened to her? I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues.
Clues up here, eh?
So, Pavlena. Pavlena, what have you left for me? Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Like she got up and went straight out. She's got unfinished work here.
Right. And yeah, I don't think I had a lockpick. I know I'd broken it. Right, that's all for this episode anyway. Hope you're enjoying how stupid I can be sometimes. Thanks for watching.